They say marijuana is a gateway drug, and it is. Not in the sense that it's a gateway to a negative mindset, although some humans do choose this path, but a gateway to a new reality for many. First, let me get the negative stigma out of the way. There are many different types of humans on this planet, and as we are all different, we all experience things differently. We experience food differently, as we experience love differently, as we experience marijuana differently, as we experience life differently. There is not a human on earth that would set out to become addicted to anything. There is not a human that tells themselves, I'm going to ingest this drug and become an addict and live a life full of sadness and regret. The people that this can happen to is often the people who might be missing something in their lives. An individual who becomes addicted to drugs does not want to be addicted to drugs. They experimented and they may have found something that fills a void in their heart. Just as an individual uses food as a crutch to fill an empty void where happiness should lie, so does an individual who uses any substance as a tool in searching for happiness. It could be used as a crutch to escape the reality of the way we have been conditioned to think and act in society. It could be used as a crutch to comfort the individual in a time of need. It could be used as a crutch to dull a certain feeling caused by past trauma and memories. The stigma that marijuana has an addictive effect on all humans is placed there because we focus on the negative aspects instead of acknowledging these negative aspects and choosing to view this activity through a positive mind frame. In turn, we are perpetuating negative mindsets around this as an addictive substance. What we put out into the universe, any thought, be it loud or subconscious, will attract a vibrational frequency, and we can manifest these negative stigmas in our lives without realizing. Sometimes even through culture and family history, as you may have been programmed to think this without truly knowing why. Helping the people who may be addicts to alcohol, food, prescription drugs, and even marijuana should be where our priorities lay. But instead, we punish, embarrass, and suppress these people in society for the outcomes the government has possibly created for their own sick and twisted intentions, which all comes back down to money. By labeling these people in a negative light, we cause them to be sick, and in turn this creates jobs. We cast them away as if they are no use, not dealing with this problem as it stands, but avoiding it, because if the people knew that they can be fixed, then they would learn how to avoid getting sick, and then what pills or punishment or control would we be given then? These are the people who need love. These are the people who need support groups. These are the people who need others to guide them and help them from their addictions. So these people can have help channeling their energy into something positive, into something else that can make their mind grow and fulfill their perceived emptiness. This is where we need to show love and respect and not allow these people who have a different mindset to fall down the rabbit hole of addiction. Marijuana is a gateway drug in the sense that it opens up our eyes and shines a light on different paths. It points us in different directions that we can choose to accept or reject. Marijuana is a gateway drug for many towards a path of a positive, open-minded and loving attitude that eventually can lead to enlightenment in oneself. Marijuana is a gateway to relaxing the mind. It's a gateway to feeling with your heart and connecting your soul back to the earth. It's a gateway towards unlocking your pure bliss within, be it just for a short time or a lifetime. It is a gateway to a positive mindset, to ideas, passions, connections, realizations, and alternate realities. If it wasn't for marijuana, I may not have the mindset I have today. I may not have woken up to all the insights my mind has to offer me during this incarnation, and I may not have remembered my previous incarnations. Marijuana is a perfect tool, a precious commodity that growers care for and are proud of. An exciting and mindful trip always awaits, and harnessing its energy and truly feeling each property of the plant as it caresses your mind and soothes your soul is such a meaningful breakfast, lunch or dinner. You can let it take you away to a place that's private but okay to live it in public, and you can let it take you away to a place of tranquility in heaviness, and let its neurons bind with your blood and organs so your physical state is altered in a way that you are completely at peace with. You are feeling how the plant feels. You are bringing this plant to life. You are incarnating this plant as if it were now human, and it feels fucking great.